Bet. Head on over to Best Bet to experience the best in world-class poker, delicious food and drinks, and fun card games for all levels, right here in Northeast Florida. Featuring games like Pai Gow, 3-card poker, and Ultimate Texas Hold'em. There are now more ways to win than ever. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff make playing fun for all experience levels. Best Bet. Experience the best.
High Flying Jacko here, Virus Haters, and it's time to get back to work. Woody's Barbecue's now hiring for all positions, even managers. Call the Woody's corporate office and find out more.
At Woody's Barbecue, it's what we do. Let's eat.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Determinants. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. This is the Sports Den with Denny Thompson and James Coleman on 1010XL.
I forgot how to do this. It feels like we've been on like a 3-week vacation.
Yeah.
But I have to start off. I have to apologize to you. I owe you an apology.
Okay.
Friday night, I came in here like it was any other Friday. It was Petty Friday.
Yeah, you took it over. It was cool though.
That's my bad. You should have said something.
You were flowing. You were in the mojo. Like you were getting after it.
That was my bad. Friday nights were supposed to be your night, and I just came in here and just completely hijacked it and didn't even realize until like the next day.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go, man. Like that Ilsa girl.
But I kind of look at Fridays as like a night off for me.
Well, I mean, you got two nights off. So I mean, nights do you need?
So you woke up in a cold sweat on Saturday morning. You're like,
okay, if I'm
didn't let James
starting to act like these people who
run the show,
who just who are living off of unemployment. Work, damn it! Like, there's nothing wrong with
okay,
that.
if I'm
Work.
being honest, I didn't think about it until I pulled it up today, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot to do that.
Really think about it. I was just like, cool, you go on with it. Let's roll.
All right. John, anything fun over the weekend? Anything good?
Sweet.
Brady, Tiger.
I didn't even watch it.
The good guys won. That's all I need.
Who won?
Tiger.
And I won some cash.
You bet on that?
I did.
You
It was
degenerate.
disgraceful.
You
No,
are
it's good, JJ. Let's let you.
degenerate.
JJ, don't feel bad because they finally opened up the casinos. Did you see the lines?
Dude,
Oh, it was
glorious.
people need to get it out.
A bunch of people like, look at these people sucking money from the government. And they're getting their money. They get their money from the government just to give it to people who don't need it.
The casinos.
I did see the way the casinos are set up now, and I love that.
Casinos. I gotta go. Is it boom, 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 boom?
Yes, I believe it is.
Do they have the dividers up like they do in Vegas?
I believe they do.
Oh, that's
I'm
fantastic. Like, you can play live poker and not be sitting right next to somebody?
At like Publix, in any gas station you
You
go
got
to,
the squeeze stars.
they do, and they were told by law they had to put those bad boys up. But you know what they didn't take into account? That if you buy beer, it doesn't fit. You have to.
That's why you don't buy beer in Publix. You buy it at ABC.
No, I'm talking about it at the gas station.
I
It
know.
doesn't fit under the thing.
You gotta put it around. But like my waters, I gotta put it around. But you shouldn't be buying. You stop encouraging
True.
people to
That's
do
my bad.
bad things.
Jeez, JJ, why you shouldn't even know
want
that?
to do bad things.
I guarantee if you got ABC, it fits.
Guaranteed.
ABC don't got no.
I was
Steve
really
Jobs.
just bringing that up to tell
We
you
realize it.
there's a better place to go.
It is a sports den brought to you by ABC 511 Spirits. Make sure you get to ABC. Holiday weekend's over, but that doesn't change anything. You still need to get by there. You still need to drink heavily. And when you do that, you go to ABC. I went by there Saturday.
Bro, I was Sunday. We got after with our neighbors.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't social distance.
Well, I mean, it was a big living room, so
Y'all were indoors?
I don't even want to be around this person right now. You weren't wearing a mask.
not at all.
How do you wear a mask and drink?
I've been going raw my entire life.
Were you?
Rick's family members, including Devil.
I'm not. I was never recruited by Nick Saban, so I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
So Gardner Minshew speaking tomorrow?
He is 11:45
And
a.m.
my quarterback, though.
He's speaking to the media via Zoom, so
Right.
it's not like fans can watch
Can
it.
I be
But
offended
we
for a
will
second?
cut up sound and have it for
I
you.
mean, I'm just going to say why he's speaking. Jobs will be working, but that's okay.
But
What I'm saying, that's what I want to know is like, why
Why
can't
I get that? I want
Peeps
peeps
to
to
send
send
to
to
my
my
house?
house. What's the man's? What's that?
Doug Marone sent pizza
Nick
to all.
Foles. The guy
over PR
with the
Ted
Jets.
Dick.
Ted.
Yeah, Ted sends pizza and all kinds of stuff to these people's houses.
To whose house?
The reporters.
The media.
The media.
He's doing that tomorrow?
He's doing it every other time. I want food.
Tad.
I think it really hurts the journalistic integrity of some of these people.
I
You
think
think it could sway?
Yes.
It would sway me. Depends. If you see me talking bad about you, I don't care. That's I hate that stuff, man. I hate that pizza, man. What's the one that I get?
We're never going to get it.
It's someplace around the corner from the crib.
Natty.
That's
good.
Tony D's?
No.
I love Tony D's.
Tony D's is
If
amazing.
they gave us Tony D's, I'd be willing to say just about whatever.
Dude, I would sell season tickets and talk really good stuff about Lot J.
Lot J's are all
the problem. Like, we wouldn't have any of these problems if we had Lot J.
Right. None of them. And Mellow Mushroom. Either one of those. I'm good with either one. So okay. Anyway, so what with your Gardner? What are you talking? Like if you are a journalist, what do you ask Gardner right now?
Are y'all gonna suck? Are you gonna sit
in the pocket?
It's a good opening question.
Are y'all?
What
did you
You're
do?
supposed to ask questions that don't give a yes or no answer. That's what I learned in journalism.
Open-ended.
Yes. So it's like you can't really just ask like
Why
what
are y'all
suck?
gonna suck?
Yeah. Why or why not?
What got
suck?
you? What are your plans to do? Or excuse me, what have you been doing this season to ensure that you don't suck?
Show us your calves.
Huh?
That's a good one.
I would start with something like just to get the laughs going to make them feel comfortable. Something about the RV tour, maybe. They haven't talked to him in a long time.
The RV tour.
How did it go?
Yeah, you're just like every other journalist.
That's what they're gonna do, dude. And they're gonna be like, he's gonna walk in, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Gene," or whatever that guy's name is, but the wrong name, and everybody's gonna be dying, and everybody's gonna be tweeting about it.
You're such a jokester.
And Dobbs will be here tomorrow, I heard.
in Jacksonville. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yes. I'm working on the other.
Because
Yeah.
I would love to play
Are you gonna let me
sound from the starting quarterback while he's here.
I'm trying to set up something here, dog.
It's an important person here in the city.
Jeez.
That
I haven't met him before. I haven't seen him in years.
Mike Tyson.
That would be amazing.
But you know,
Our guy.
I don't know.
is with him.
Let's talk about Mike Tyson for a second.
And
Is this crazy?
is he crazy? Yes.
No, that he wants to fight again?
Yeah.
No. But he's
who
fighting.
fighting.
He's
He's
fighting
fighting
another
another
elderly
elderly
person.
person.
I don't
He
think
ain't fighting a young person. He
He
ain't fighting Wilder or anything like that. Or Fury.
Oh, please no.
I mean, I don't know enough about boxing. I know just enough to know that what I'm seeing on the social media, the dude isn't somebody I'd step to.
No, no. He's not a
This is-
regular fight. No.
This is what you need to know.
Okay.
Mike Tyson's been out of his prime since like 1989. He was in the ring last getting beaten to a pulp by a bum named Kevin Mitchell or something Mitchell, some
That was the
lame
baseball player.
white guy. This might have been the same guy. And it's just like, there's no need for this. It looks cool because he's in such good shape. And it's always good to see him hitting the pads and stuff like that. But that's not how boxing works. It's all about...
Michael Jai White. You know who that is?
That's Steve Urkel.
No. Michael Jai White is who played Tyson in the Mike Tyson's in the Tyson. No, in the Tyson's old manager. Don
Casamata?
King in the Don King story on HBO. He also plays Spawn. He's also like a renowned fighter in like MMA, boxing, things like that. He's never like he teaches people. Anyways, the point is he talked about Tyson and knowing Tyson and getting like when he went to go play him. And actually, I'm saying this, and he might be listening to this, and I don't want to get beat up. Bottom line, Mike, it wasn't me. He said it on Vlad TV. You can go listen to him. It's Michael Jai White. This is not James Coleman's opinion. So, in James Coleman's opinion, you're the baddest ass man that ever lived. Okay, just want to make sure we got that out the way. But he was saying it wasn't so much that he got beaten to a pulp. It's more mental with Mike. He just didn't feel like
He just
had
quit.
it.
Remember,
He
was
just
like,
feel like he didn't have it.
I can't be getting beat up by these type of guys. That's what he said.
Yeah, this is what I heard too on the text line. James Fury.
James Fury?
They're not. That's
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury,
Tyson Fury's dad.
John Fury.
Talked about if you're getting ready to fight, I will fight you.
So, but would you be interested? Would you pay pay-per-view to see him fight like an up-and-comer?
No.
I wouldn't pay pay-per-view to watch him fight anyone. He's 50-something years old.
Possibly because I love violence. Would I steal it? Of course.
Yes.
Of course, if it's there, I mean, if it's there to be taken.
Team Stream.
I mean, why not take it?
I'll pay to see him fight anybody. I don't care who it is.
No.
If he promises to bite the other ear of Holyfield and they are doing a fight, I'm on $50 on worse. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, but I don't know if I want to because I have this. Because even most of my life, even when he came back, I remember watching that fight where he gave up. I remember watching him fight the Black Rhino guy, and then some white Irish guy. I was in college then, and I remember watching him fight Lennox and thinking like, man, this isn't the same Tyson that I remember hearing. Like you could see the punch. Like if you go back and watch those Lennox Lewis fights, like that opening round,
he got whooped.
He got whooped. Got with boxing on technical stuff, but Tyson in his prime is a bunch of fists flying at you. He's gonna hit you, and if that hit, soon as you get hit with that hammer, another hammer's coming right at you. Like with the Lennox Lewis fight, it was hammer and then nothing. And then Lennox just went and did that thing that Brits
y'all getting all technical and talking about stuff that happened 30 years ago. I'm just simply asking a question. Would you pay to see the fight? I would.
No. Unless I'm seeing him do what Michael Jordan did. If he's fighting some plumbers and electricians, then hell yeah, I won't, because I know he's going to win and dominate that.
So what if he fights a guy that's like a journeyman who's like 2-13-1, Denny? Like, would you pay for
John
that?
Fury. So Tyson Fury's dad.
Well, okay, if he fought John Fury, I would pay for that.
Tyson Fury.
Actually,
yes, I would pay to see him
for the
fight.
laughs.
I would pay to see him fight anybody. And this is a guy who hasn't even chipped in on a boxing pay-per-view since
2004?
James House, where I was the only one that paid.
Not everybody paid. Well, not everybody, but most of the people paid. They paid. It was pay and bring beer.
I did both.
Now you probably were the only one. You're probably the only one who did that. This is before ABC.
That's the last time that I paid to watch any type of fight.
You remember how people in the 80s used to be disappointed because like Tyson fights would only go one round and they paid for it? They would be disappointed on a whole new level for this one. I'm telling you,
can't you just let me believe?
No, because he is at an age where it's dangerous, and we as a society need to even be.
You know what you and James are? You know what y'all do? Y'all hate old people.
Ageist?
I didn't.
Michael Jordan.
I just said I wouldn't pay for it. Somebody would pay for it. I'll tell you what I would do.
Would you pay to watch Michael Jordan watch Mike Tyson?
No.
I tried to get ringside. Would you bet on it, JJ?
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. I'm going the under, and I'm taking Tyson to get knocked out. Unless he's fighting like Holyfield, like you said, then I don't know. Because they're both.
That's a terrible idea to have a senior boxing circuit.
Yeah.
Why?
That's a terrible idea.
That's awesome
dangerous
idea. Life is dangerous.
Okay, so Holyfield was born in 1962.
Okay.
So
I know a bunch of old people who that age that still like to fight.
My dad was born in 58, so it's not that much difference. I'm just thinking about John LaSalva, senior in the ring.
My Uncle Gordon just died a few weeks ago, and he was trying to fight people at 90. It doesn't just go away.
No, that's the problem with boxers. They never want to retire.
So we were just
let somebody retire you.
On the text line, we were just sent on the Lifetime Enclosures text line a Yahoo.com or Yahoo Sports article talking about this Tyson Fury thing. Said he got a phone call with a chance to fight Mike Tyson.
Wait, Tyson Fury to fight Mike Tyson? Oh,
yes.
My God.
He said, I had a phone call saying, would you like to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition fight? I was like, hell yeah.
That's different.
I don't think anything materialized out of it, to be honest. I think he's definitely serious about doing some fights or whatever. He's fought Holyfield twice, so they're both old now, aren't they?
Yes. This is how old Mike Tyson is. The current reigning heavyweight champion of the world is named after Mike Tyson.
That'd be awesome if he whipped his butt.
I don't I mean,
Y'all just let me dream. Just stop.
Now you got now the tweet that I got makes sense. Now I see why. You guys ruined it. You
What?
people.
Are you gonna say all you're saying?
No, I'm saying like
That's
know
very
my
vague.
guy can't be seen in the vicinity with the reporters because he said because of the Fury comments, and I thought he said something, but now I'm guessing it's what the gypsy said.
The Gypsy King. I don't know if we're allowed to call him a gypsy. I don't know how that works. By the way, it's not going to happen with his dad because his dad is not legally allowed in the United States ever.
He's not fighting.
He killed a man.
The bid that Tyson got right now isn't in the United States. It's in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, so they're going to do it in the Middle East.
Where the money's at. Where you don't hear them talk about things like
Human rights,
unemployment, and things like that because everybody's got so much money.
Uh.
They walk tigers. I walk a beagle in America. Which is what actually, now that I think about it, that's really what I did all weekend. I downloaded this Nike Run Club app and I'm cheating. Because my friends are in it.
You hooked it up to your dog.
No. I have to walk the dog. So and I don't have a job. Like they work real jobs, even if it's behind a computer. So all I do is walk my beagle.
So what do you win?
Bragging rights. This is a bunch of washed athletes who are finding something to get to bring them together.
You know who else did this
over
recently?
Who can get the most miles.
Dan Hicken had a walkathon.
Yes.
Step.
I
step
promise you didn't
contest
get
recently.
anywhere near where he got. It was
In one day?
insane. Yes. Over the course of, what was it, 30 days?
Dude, when he would go to break, I worked a show for like a week during that. He would just get up.
Is
and
that when I
walk
saw
around.
him walking around the streets?
Yes, he just walked for
This was
weeks on
recent.
end.
Oh.
No, this wasn't when he got the cops called on him.
Nah, it was a time before. It was a time before that when he was just walking. People were like, "Hey, Dan Hickens walking on Southside Boulevard. Is he broke down?" But seriously, I've been walking to the front of my neighborhood and back. Like
No, he did like
times
he
a
did
day.
like a marathon in a day of
he
walking.
walked
Yes.
25 miles.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
How did he have time?
Hicken, if you're listening, he listens like all
How
the
did
time.
he have time? Like what? This is a Saturday.
Hicken, text me, please, and let me know what the record was for your 1 day walk when you it was crazy. I want to say it was close to that.
Now the lady in my neighborhood, who that's all she does, I know she can beat him. She can crush him. Like literally, I've never seen her drive a car. I only see her walking.
Does
and
she have
had
those
the
little
nerve.
hand weights?
She had the nerve to tell me, "I noticed you've been walking a lot more lately." I'm like, "You?" She's like, "You trying to compete with me?
Wait.
You walked to 10th." She walks from back. She lives back there where I'm at.
Uh-huh.
So imagine walking from my house to the 10th to the movie theater
Yeah, that's a long way.
and back.
But JJ, don't skate over with JJ. Please tell me that you just said that because Dan was walking with weights.
No.
Oh,
It's just it's normally what older women you see them with a little 1
Yeah,
pound
just
weight.
yeah.
Hey, so I want to get to this coming up next. I want to get to
dressed like an older woman from the 80s in the half cut shirt.
I want to get so Florida took a second quarterback commit.
Okay.
So John Kitna's
He's
son.
trash.
I've not seen him, so I'm going to watch the film, but I want to talk about he's not trash.
No, he's like the hold on, time out. That's serious. Remember the quarterback that Miami took from New Jersey, who had more interceptions than he had touchdowns?
Yeah.
That's John Kitna's son.
All right, I got to watch this. I'm going to watch this at the break, but I want to talk about the quarterback situation in Gainesville. Let's get to that coming up next.
Stuck at home?
Mass hysteria! Enough, I get the point!
We can help. Say, Alexa, open 1010XL skill. Stuck at home with your kids?
I almost like it, but I don't.
Sorry, you're on your own.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, se-ortho.com. That's where you need to go if anything is bothering you, shoulder, knee, hands, wrist, back. I know a lot of you got bad backs. Get that checked out. Go to Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. They're the best at it. That's where I go. That's where my family goes. That's where our quarterbacks go. It's Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. Locations all over town, so there will be one near you. Get to se-ortho.com. They even have urgent ortho walk-in availability still, in case you don't want to go to the emergency room. That's Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
This is Greg Huntington with Advanced Disposal. In these uncertain times, there's one thing you can be certain of. Advanced Disposal and companies like us are committed to continue to provide critical environmental services that you depend on. When you see your local garbage person collecting waste in your neighborhood or place of business, then give them a wave and a thumbs up. Through these challenging times, Advanced Disposal is still hiring drivers and essential staff throughout Northeast Florida. So please go to advanceddisposal.com/careers and join our team today. Be safe.
All offers are with approved credit and not in conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Drive forward.
For those of us that drive to work or just need a new vehicle, we remain dedicated to provide you with essential services,
Keeping you safe and satisfied.
at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows. In difficult times, everybody needs a little help. Make no monthly payments for 120 days.
See all our Go Anywhere inventory at JAXCJDR.com.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, I-295 and Bay Meadows.
Peninsular Pest Control can help you with bugs inside and outside of your home. Our trained service technicians specialize in treating interior and exterior pest problems. Whether it's mosquito suppression or ant control, they stand behind their service. Schedule a free consultation by phone or online at crittergetter.com. Ask about the $30 discount on new services. Remember, Peninsular is your Critter Getter.
All year long, you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class, we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air, we always play fair. We make the difference because we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Tire Outlet is bringing the tires to you. Mike Dempsey here to tell you that Tire Outlet is now offering mobile service. No hassle, quick same-day installation. They're the largest locally owned tire shop in town, so wherever you are, choose a time and location that's convenient for you. A Tire Outlet professional will bring the new tires out and install them. Call this number to make an appointment, 600-0089. For mobile tire installation, that's 600-0089. Tire Outlet. Wholesale prices, premium service.
Get inside the Gators with the Florida Gator Report with Lauren Brooks.
Go, Gator!
Brought to you by Darley's Plumbing, where quality counts.
A big win for the Florida Gators.
Get your Gators on 1010XL.
To help stop the spread of COVID-19, keep the economy going, and help those in need, Zero Res is offering 25% off all services. That's cleaning carpet, area rugs, tile and grout, upholstery, everything. 25% off everything. We also ask that you submit someone that you know that is in need. Zero Res will clean the carpets in the home of one family in need each day, absolutely free. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Keeping farms running, construction moving, and towns maintained is essential. That's why Kubota is working to keep you working. Right now, get 0% financing and no payments for 90 days. Offer expires May 31st. Visit KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Kubota. Together, we do more.
Call or visit Coastal Equipment, your Kubota dealer. Here to serve you in these challenging times. Coastal Equipment, Jacksonville, and in McClenny.
Greater power for the great outdoors. Coastal Equipment.
Like working outdoors and want better pay and benefits? Superior Fence and Rail is seeking full-time fence installers who can provide first-class customer service. Recognized as a best place to work on the First Coast, they'll train you to work with their professional team and provide you with all the tools you need to be a top-notch installer. Get off the fence. Call Superior Fence and Rail today and start your career.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
It's been a challenging year, and exceptional people have risen to the occasion. Now's the time to recognize them. Know someone who's making an impact in our community? Nominate them to be this year's TIAA Bank Community Champion. Each winning nominee will receive a $1,000 donation towards their cause, and will share their story with the world. Visit TIAABank.com/community champion for details, terms, and conditions. The deadline to nominate is June 26th. Visit TIAABank.com/community champion.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is the Sports Den on Wednesday night. I forgot what night it was. Dude, I am working. and I just wasted 3 minutes and 23 seconds of my life.
I told you.
Right. What's his name? Jalen Kitna?
Yes.
AKA Big Homie Trash.
What if he was a Florida State signee right now?
I would call him the same thing.
Bro,
Okay, good.
I thought he was trolling until I just watched his film. And I got questions for the Florida staff. Like, what, why, what is going on here? I'm not exaggerating. I have 30 quarterbacks better than this cat at the high school level.
But to his defense,
go ahead.
Their dad didn't play in the NFL.
So what does that have to do with Florida?
I mean, there's a pedigree, and they use that. Is Kitna is he still associated? Is he like commentating or anything?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's worth looking into because Jon Kitna. Let's see what he's doing now. So those wondering what we're talking about.
Apparently not doing quarterback training with his son.
Florida has a quarterback commit in Carlos Del Rio from Atlanta, who's a pretty good player.
Is he related to Jack?
No.
Okay, but he's black, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, yeah.
And the University of Florida took another quarterback commit in Jalen Kitna.
You know what? Okay, this makes sense because what my man Hova said, John Herron, one of their director player personnel, said that by 2022, the UF quarterback room could be completely African American. So what you got to do is you got to make sure you have balance. So they needed to.
That's not true at all because Shane Matthews' kid's there.
He is?
He's a walk-on. Does that
That's
count?
what scholarship. I think he's talking about scholarship. But
are you telling me we're giving this kid a scholarship?
I mean,
is Jalen Kitna a cat?
I guess
He's from good stock.
it's Jon Kitna's son.
Yeah.
But
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The man, okay, over under Jon Kitna career earnings.
$5 million.
What? Are you kidding
I'm gonna
me?
go. I'm
He
gonna
played
go like
15
20.
years.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like 26.
Yeah, it was 32.
I don't
5 million.
I don't know. I forgot.
What do you think these guys
I only
get
know
paid?
he was. I only know he was a quarterback. And I know he wasn't any good.
Still though.
I mean, he threw for like
He's
30,000
decent.
yards.
Decent.
Three-star quarterback recruit in the class of 2021 announced Tuesday that he has committed to play football at the University of Florida. The younger Kitna, listed at 6'4" to 195 pounds, previously was committed to Boston College before backing off that pledge in January. Kitna ranks as the 17th best pro-style quarterback.
What?
I was trying to read it like RJ1,
in the
but
country?
then I read this.
In the country or in Texas?
The 17th best pro-style quarterback in his class. His edit looks stank. The edit from Florida
Man, I'm not
overall
gonna
is
sit here.
nice.
No,
What Florida's doing is nice with the edit, but the player, he doesn't even look like he's Florida caliber. They're recruiting like Norvell.
Jon Kitna's a high school coach in Texas now. That's next level smart now.
Okay, playing 3D chess.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Go ahead.
He plays for his dad?
I mean, I'm gonna assume.
Oh dear. That's troubling. That is troubling.
So Jon Kitna is currently the high school coach at Burleson High School.
That's him.
That's him.
That's where he's at. He's the 54th ranked prospect in his state.
Really?
Texas.
Maybe I'm looking at this wrong, but
I mean, hold on. Let me make sure. He doesn't even have. He's so.
I mean, I watched
he's so
the film.
good. He doesn't even have a picture on his rival's profile.
I just watched his huddle highlights.
Is that a red flag?
That's a red flag.
Mm.
Tell you some other red flags once I get this.
Yeah, I just read this, by the way, and it's hilarious.
What?
D.D. Westbrook.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. So when we recorded Gator Bites earlier, of course, Hacker.
He was all over it.
Ryan the Hacker Green interviewed on 1010XL.com. You can go check that out.
He interviewed Jalen?
Yeah. And so Hacker's asked me all these questions, and I'm like, I've never seen the kid.
Okay. Now this is something.
Go ahead.
For verified. Oh no, that's a shuttle. My bad. It's not his 40. Okay, that's not as impressive. 33-inch vertical is impressive. That shows that he's a pretty good athlete.
For all those jump balls that you get at quarterback.
Well, no, like that means he's explosive. That's what I mean. But I'm looking for this. This is where it really comes down to, because this is what you want out of your quarterback. You want 241 pass attempts, 129 completions.
That's about 50%. That's not good.
1,400 passing yards.
How many games they play?
I don't know.
Okay.
16 touchdowns.
Okay.
17 interceptions.
No, stop. That's not his stats from last year. There's no way that's his junior year.
No. You're right. I'm sorry. Those aren't his stats from last year.
That's not his career stats.
Those are his stats
you dare.
from 2018.
Oh.
2019.
Okay, good.
230 pass attempts.
Okay.
118 passes completed.
Wait. So still at 50%?
1,500 yards.
Okay.
7 touchdowns.
Oh, dear. No, don't do it.
7 interceptions. He's consistent. He give, and then he taketh away.
So he's the high school version of Jameis Winston.
Except for Jameis was amazing in high school.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's the high school version of Jameis.
Jameis in the NFL.
30-30,
Except for at least Jameis is going to give you points. Like this guy is allergic.
What are we doing?
He's allergic to throwing touchdowns, which is what quarterbacks are supposed to do. He's never going to play, so it doesn't matter. This is smart. But remember we were talking about this with the age of the quarterback leaving? Like now, he ain't going nowhere because nobody wants him.
You think they're trying to get like the next Kyle Trask, like some dude that's just going to stay there?
Just that. So when you got 3 freak injuries, you got this guy that's able to come in and at least he knows the system.
One of them's going to get arrested.
It has to be.
So
the numbers game.
Smart.
There's nothing wrong with Florida. It's just the numbers game. But I mean, this is how you draw it up.
Should I say out loud what I'm saying in my head?
471 pass attempts, 247 completions in a career, 3,000 passing yards in a career, 23 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. That is the Gator standard. That's what Dan Mullen is talking about. That being said, at least you can get a quarterback.
Well,
Our
okay, let's be honest, Gator fans. If you're listening, here's the real deal. You got Trask this year.
Right.
And then Anthony takes over, and that's your future. He'll be in town tomorrow, by the way, if you want to stop by and see him.
My wrist still trying to heal from the last time I met him.
He's your future. And then if you play it right, if you're a college, here's what you do.
Whoa. What did that mean?
Anthony, when he shakes your hand, he's a grown man. Yeah.
I don't know what.
If you play it right, here's what I would do if I was a college. And I'm not saying this is what Florida did, but on purpose. But I think this is what they did. Is you hit the lottery with Anthony. And when I say hit the lottery, he's 6'5", 225, 230, 4'49", big arm, from Gainesville, hometown kid. So there's your future. So the next year, you go ahead, you bring in 2 backups their whole life, and then you have to hit again in 22.
What's up with Del Rio?
Right? Isn't that the way to do it?
Yeah, but
you keep them 2 years apart?
Yeah, but you can't do that. Like, you got to treat it just like almost like it's the NFL. Like, well, actually, even in the NFL, that is true. Like is it the Packers that drafted? Yeah, they draft a quarterback every year. But I see what you're saying. You get your franchise guy. You get the guy that you're going to build around. But you really don't know. Like, this guy right here could be his ass. Like, let's be honest. But he can get to college away from his dad and flourish. Like, if my dad is John Kitna, no matter how trash John Kitna might have been in the NFL.
He wasn't trash. John Kitna was not trash.
He was okay. He wasn't like great. He's not going in the Hall of Fame.
No.
But
he wasn't trash.
No matter what we say about that, his dad is John Kitna.
Right, who's now his coach.
Yeah, now his coach. It's very difficult to live up to those expectations. That's why I'm not anywhere near.
So are you suggesting that when he gets to college, his mechanics are going to get a lot better?
He can flourish. Think about this again, and this is the coach that you should not have any doubt on. Kyle Trask was a backup. He never started a game in high school.
I don't have any doubt. That's why I think he knows what he's doing with
this.
So,
like, this is a development.
Get you a guy that's going to stay.
I personally think that's how you should recruit. You should recruit your top guy, and then you should have a guy who is a purely developmental project. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like.
I'm with you.
Like, if he might have walked, could he walk on at your school? Possibly. But bring him in and then just let him ride.
Yeah.
I have no problems with that.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I have a problem with is the ranking system. There's no way in hell he should be a 3-star. Anthony was a 3-star at this point last year in the process.
Point, yeah.
And there's no comparison to what Anthony was, with all due respect to my guy, to his coach. I mean, he's a really good defensive coach. He's not an offensive
Well, he's not the coach there anymore.
That's right. Okay, well, yeah, it's not like Gainesville Eastside was winning championships.
No, they weren't.
He did the best, but I mean, and he won in spite of, which I used to tell people made me like him even more as a player, which I was really hoping he didn't go there.
Let's see what the phone line has to say about Kitna. JP, what's up?
Yo, guys, what's going on?
What's up, man?
So while we're clowning the Gators and recruiting a little bit, no, they are. It just sounds that way. But read me what Kyle Trask's high school stats were, and then let's see where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we're saying. Like,
Yes.
if anybody can do it, it would be him. But the difference is Kyle Trask didn't get an opportunity to play because his quarterback was D1 too. At Houston, he didn't play in wide receiver at Houston, right?
He's going to win the Heisman next year. Yes,
yeah,
Derek
King.
Derek, yeah.
De'Aaron King was that guy, so it's a little bit different. This guy is just trash. Like, he's the starter and he's trash. Like, Kyle Trask, to put the K, not Kyle Trash, not to be confused with Kyle Trash. He was good from, I guess they saw flashes.
Well, no,
Is that what happened?
McElwain offered him at camp. You got to give McElwain a little bit of credit for that.
But you know what, though? I'll say this, too, because a lot of people, and I won't ride them too hard, because FSU fans in the beginning were hard on Jeff Sims and his stats.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you can't really – I get it, but it was the arm
But when you put,
or whatever they saw.
When you put Jeff's film on, you quickly realize, like, holy cow, this dude's fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a big arm. Like, I just watched the film of
You don't
Kitna.
see any big arm?
Gosh, no. No.
Water
and I-
pistol? Not a water pistol, though.
No.
Not in Texas.
I mean, I don't know what level. We need to do some research on the level they're playing at. But yeah, no, I expected to see better.
You know what I'm
JP,
not,
appreciate it, man.
you know what I'm not hearing about anymore?
Who?
Is Deion's son still alive?
I know. We were talking about that in the facility. He used to be.
Or did we finally realize that he's not any good at quarterback?
Well, I think that was a Willie Taggart, Florida State pipe dream to get Deion back in.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
No, I mean, seriously.
Makes sense, because I was just like, this kid isn't with all due respect to JJ and his boy Bill Polian, I was Bill Polian.
He needs to be playing a different
I
position.
was like, the first thing I said, like, this kid's not a quarterback. James, he's got all these stats. I was like, he's playing against little people on his film. So
What
that's why he's
position
got
did he
enough publicity.
play?
Quarterback. He's
Oh,
still. I think
damn.
is he a 21?
He's a 21 kid. This is his
Shador?
class. Yeah.
He's a 4-star, bro.
But nobody, is it just because nobody in the Big Three is talking about him? Or is it
Let me
like,
see what he's not crystal balled anywhere. He's Alabama offer, Arizona State, Baylor, Florida's offered him, FAU's offered him. These can't be committable though, because it says
FAU is probably committable.
it says cool to all of them.
I bet you big bucks that FAU is committable. Where Jerome
Yeah,
is
Florida
at.
State's offered.
Arizona State's probably committable. Bama's not committable, I can tell you that. Not at quarterback.
No. Like UCF.
Oh, that means he 4-star off of the
How is he a
brand.
4-star?
He 4-star off the brand. He's got
Yeah.
stats though, but he plays against a bunch of when I watch this film, I'm like, dog,
He's
that's not
high 4-star.
That's not Texas football. He looks the part when he goes to camps.
He
Like
looks just like Deion too.
yeah, except for tall.
Yeah, he's 6'2".
Well, what is Deion? Deion's 6 foot, right at 6.
Yeah, I think he may be 6'1". What is going on? He's the 12th rated pro style quarterback. How's Deion Sanders' kid a pro style quarterback?
He's not. He's definitely. But
Stop
that's good.
stereotyping.
That's good though, because that's what I'm saying. They're trying not to stereotype.
He is 6'1", apparently.
Deion is. So about the same
Jameis
size.
was an athletic quarterback coming out. Deion's
Super.
son
He's
is
a
a
pro
pro
style.
style quarterback coming out.
When I look at Steve McNair, I think, yeah, that's a runner.
Steve McNair. What does that have to do with?
Steve McNair was a runner.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just think of later Steve McNair and
Oh,
how
no,
fat he
Just
was.
tough.
No.
I think
Yeah, he's
Steve
like fullback.
Steve
Fatty.
McNair got fat to protect himself.
Oh,
Like he needed a cushion.
see,
'cause
I
he
didn't
took a
know
beating.
that. My '90s thinking is just
Oh, Steve McNair
hey,
was.
this
Oh,
is
Steve
chubby
McNair
black
was,
guy.
Yeah,
Steve McNair was that dude.
legit.
Like, I have no
I
idea.
should have used Byron Leftwich.
Now,
There you go. There we go.
I gotta get Tobes on to talk about Byron Leftwich.
Who's Tobes?
My son's godfather, the office coordinator at Mandarin High School. He played with Byron Leftwich.
Okay.
At Marshall.
Did he carry him?
He has. I gotta go have him retell me the story, but it's not as. It's not as great as I remember.
I won't hear that.
Because I remember being there.
It was badass.
Not being there, like looking at it on TV.
They had
where
to
I was
carry
at.
him.
I have never noticed this. Did you know on 247 Sports, when you look up, like I've got Shador Sanders.
Mhm.
If you scroll to the bottom, they have a scouting report with a projection.
Yeah, they just did that. They just started that. Projected
Draft
pick.
position.
Yeah, they just started that.
They project him as a 4th to 7th rounder, day 3, in his comparison to Jacoby Brissett.
So then, why is he a 4-star? That makes no damn sense.
So wait, what was our boy's name? Kitna, Jalen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I have him? Yeah.
Oh, let's see what his comparable is.
John Kitna.
Father. Oh, wait a minute. I don't see it on here.
Dude, he is the 741st ranked player in the country.
They just said you don't get a comparison.
He doesn't get a comparison, does he?
Trash. That's what you're comparing. Working for Advanced Disposal. That's your draft position.
That's good. Good benefits.
Good benefits and good money. And they pay for your license while you're taking it, I think that's what he was telling us.
Huh?
I have a step count by Dan Hicken, by the way.
Oh, he texted us?
46,000 in a day.
Beat that, James.
I'm not trying to beat that. That's
What did you get today?
sounds ridiculous. I have miles. I got
How many
I think about
miles?
I think it was 3.6 miles I did today.
Yeah, 46,000.
I have things to do. I'm never walking.
I mean, this guy's on
And
TV.
if Dan Hicken isn't busy.
Apparently he's not. If he's doing that.
Nothing is more important than beating your friends in a contest.
We got a break.
That's all I'm trying to do.
We got a break. What
I have some Jordan audio we can get to later.
Oh,
I have a couple hate o'clocks.
Just get that Jordan audio. If it's what if I'm thinking what you're thinking,
It's what you're thinking.
I need that.
This is gonna be hate o'clock again.
It's not hating. It's just truth.
This is facts. Just
All
putting
right,
it
we'll
out
get to
there.
that.
Don't
crap
lie.
Coming up next.
In case we haven't met before, we are Jacksonville Sports Radio.
I've been looking all over for you.
Now you found us.
We are 1010XL.
All numbers are with approved credit and not a conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Drive forward.
Car buying made easy is what we're all about. When you buy from Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington, stay on the road and let the adventure begin in a new Jeep. Drive a new Compass from just $242 a month. Get a new Wrangler and save up to $5,000 off MSRP. How about a brand new Cherokee from only $259 a month? Drive a new Gladiator from just $329. For a limited time, get 0% for 72 months. Get approved today. Drive a new Ram truck and save up to $14,000 off MSRP. Make no payments for 120 days. See our inventory at number1cjd.com. Enjoy free pickup and delivery from our service department. It's just that easy. Serving our community in a safe and responsible manner. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington, 9600 Atlantic Boulevard, across from the Regency Square Mall.
So, Florida, you may have heard the local legend about teenagers literally tipping cows, like with money, tucking it right under their briskets. While we cannot confirm or deny this so-called cow-tipping behavior, we can tell you the Geico Insurance Agency could help you save on renter's insurance. And Geico could help you save on boat, RV, or motorcycle insurance. Plus, they have agents you can reach 24/7.
I'm certain the cows wish the tipping would happen 24/never.
I can't speak to that, but I can say that Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state.
The cows, however, voted the tipping teens their largest annoyance.
Plus, Geico gives people more free time with access to their mobile app you can use to file a claim, pay your bill, or add a driver.
Local cows hope the teens find something more constructive to do with their free time.
Geico. You could get legendary savings and more at geico.com, over the phone, or at your local office.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the reopening of our local economy with our most amazing offer ever. 5 years, 0 interest financing with no money down on anything and everything. Yes! Now, for a limited time, Diamonds Direct is doing our part to help you get back to normal and celebrate your love like never before. Our prices and values are the best ever. Our showcases are fully stocked, and we're letting you buy now with nothing down, and you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Been putting off that engagement? Get her a $6,000 designer ring now and pay just $100 a month. Did you miss celebrating that anniversary? How about a $3,000 Diamond Eternity band for just $50 a month? Summer is the season for love, and we're doing all we can to make this summer one to remember with exceptional values, extra selection, and the most exceptional finance opportunity. 5 years, 0 interest on approved credit. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
As the economy begins its comeback, Pella Windows and Doors, Underwood Jewelers, and Atomac Harley-Davidson Motorcycles are now reopened as part of Phase 1. If your business is back, let us know at 1010XL.com.
Hey, it's Allie McDeal. Tired of being home, feeling bored? Best Bet is open and ready to provide you with an exciting and safe poker experience. Head over to Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park Card Rooms for world-class poker, delicious food and drinks, and fun card games for all levels. Our professional staff is following and enforcing enhanced safety guidelines at both locations. Visit us at 201 Monument Road in Jacksonville and 455 Park Avenue in Orange Park. For more information, visit bestbetjacks.com. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Let's have lunch with Leon.
When you're NFL players, you do a lot of dumb things.
Former Jacksonville Pro Bowler Leon Searcy is serving up lunch on XL Primetime.
Brought to you by Wingstop. Weekdays from noon till 1:30 on 1010XL.
Are you sitting around the house or driving around in your car collecting stimulus money and unemployment? It's time to get back out there and get a job, man. High Flying Jacko here. Woody's Barbecue's now hiring in all positions, from dishwashers to managers. Business is good at Woody's Barbecue, and you can start all over right now. Call Woody's corporate office and find out more.
At Woody's Barbecue, it's what we do.
Let's eat. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
So you would pay to watch Antonio Brown or Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah, because I just think AB just needs something to go ahead and push him all the way over to the CTE cliff.
Right.
So, like, I think one solid uppercut could bless him. And, like, that's just where we need to be at.
Did you hear? Did y'all hear about Iowa State's seating plans?
Sell 30,000 tickets,
Yeah.
tickets, and then 8,000 each game.
Oh, is that what I didn't hear? The 8,000.
Yeah, it's 8,000.
So their stadium seats 61.
Right.
So what I heard was about half full.
Right. They don't care about people.
No, what
they're
I'm saying,
going to have full capacity. They're gonna get that bread. People were bashing Iowa State for it, but I think
what were they saying? That's too many.
Yeah, saying it's too many and being greedy. But I think that's a really good, solid plan right now to keep people employed.
Isn't that less than Ohio State said they were going to have?
Ohio State said between
like 15.
They said 22 is what they're looking at right now, but they have projections for 30 to 50. Everything is still scaling back. Like, for example, we'll know officially in July, SEC, ACC, and probably Big Ten will follow suit as far as games being played in the fall.
Oh, they're being played.
Oh, yeah.
The
I got
games
that
are
part.
being
I'm
played.
just saying officially, you can't officially come up with a plan until you at least acknowledge that we're going to be playing games. And then you have to see what the blowback is going to be, like who's not going to play, so that you can go and restructure. Like,
let's take some guesses on if we think, because there's a number one school right now that's like, dug in, we're not playing Michigan. And I don't believe you.
They said if there are no students on campus,
right,
they're not playing. There will be students on campus because college, don't let the president fool you. They're just as much about money as the athletic directors and everybody else. For every student that's not in a dorm, that's wasting money. For every student that doesn't buy those rip-off of meal plans, that's wasting money. So like they're gonna make sure that they that happens in some capacity. And when it comes down to it, they don't have they answer to the donors or the big benefactors. And when the big benefactor says, what's the Big Ten contract? They got a pretty big TV contract.
I would assume. Yeah.
When they're like, wait a minute, you're going to sit out and turn down, let's just say 30 million. I don't know if it's right. Let's say you're going to turn down 30 million plus our conference share, which is going to probably be about 15 and 20 million with the BCS. So you're going to turn down anywhere between, and forget the football stuff, but just off that, you're going to turn down $40 to $60 million because of this? Nah. Somebody's going to step in that's above his pay grade and say this is what's going to happen.
Why am I the only one that gets the feeling that there's going? Well, I guess not, because I think you just said this, James. I think they just say bump it and everybody can come. I really do. Right. I think at some point it's just going to be like, you know what? Tickets go on sale Monday.
Even if it's the first, and from a marketing perspective, it's still going to be good. Like that first, especially if the team wins the first game, right? So let's say right now, let's say Florida State Doak seats 80.
Well, they've been social distancing for
a
2
while.
years, yeah.
But let's say they say we're going to sell 40,000 season tickets and 10,000, and then we'll have 10,000 student regular admission. They go up there and they beat West Virginia, which I just, somebody reminded me that Norvell was able to do that pretty easily when he was at Memphis. They played at Memphis and Troy. But let's say Norvell goes in there, finds the magic, and does what he needs to do. The first game is going to have more anticipation just because of the excitement factor.
When you say they go up there, you still think they're going to be playing in Atlanta?
Yes. Georgia, if Georgia is open, and Governor Kemp has said that, and then Keisha Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, says that we feel.
Keisha Bottoms?
Yeah, I forgot her first name, but yeah, and she got a bottom though. She got a dome.
Oh, so that's not her real name.
No. That's her name.
Stop it.
Somebody Google the mayor of Atlanta just so I can make
Keisha
sure.
Lance Bottoms.
Thank you.
Okay.
What are you saying? Her last name is Bottoms.
Oh, it is. No, he's right.
I'm dead serious. Like anyways, if she can cook too, that's how she got that bottom. But anyways,
that sounds like an adult educational name.
I will admit that.
And I don't
want to
wanna-
sound like a name of an adult educational star.
She
And it's
looks
in
like
Atlanta.
a black Karen. She has the Karen haircut.
Oh, she got that low. So let me tell you this though. It's different for black. Anytime you see, well, not anytime. There's always outliers. I'm willing to admit that.
Of course.
But when you see an African American woman with a short haircut, you don't need to see the lower half. Just automatically assume it's there. Consistently, like I don't know.
There's
what
been
happened.
scientific research
I don't know
that's
what
been into
Harvard
this.
did something and you cut your hair low, boom, it just expands. Like it's just
Bottoms.
It's
Is she
there.
a FAM alum?
Yes.
FAMU alum?
Oh.
So anyways though, if she says it's a go, it's a go. We will be playing in the big Chinese food box, which is known as Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Because that's the interesting thing is I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the games, but I know Atlanta has 2 games that weekend because they have Georgia and Virginia.
Right.
In fact, Atlanta has 3 games because Georgia Tech and Clemson's that same weekend at Georgia Tech. So it's Thursday night. Y'all's game is Saturday night, right?
Yes.
And then Monday night, Labor Day night, is Georgia, Virginia. I know USC and Alabama is supposed to be in Dallas. I don't know what the rest of is Orlando having a game this year?
Always, they always do. I don't know right now though. Hold on. Did you see that they changed the name of it's no longer Camping World?
The Cheez-Its.
My boy Juice sent me that text. I said that's so corny.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the interesting thing is like, what do you do with Florida, Georgia? What do you do with all these? Because you can't just go, oh, well, you're going to play at a one-person stadium if they're letting fans in. That's not happening. But if they're not letting fans in, then what's the draw to take it to Atlanta? Like,
you talking about the Florida Georgia game?
Well, I'm talking about any of these games. So, I mean, the reason why they play these games is because they make a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they can't have fans, and there's not people traveling into town, then obviously those cities aren't going to want to pay that money to host the game. So what do you do with them?
They're going to have it. Like people, they're again, Kemp said they're not going to have no restrictions. pack the stadium.
It doesn't look like there's an Orlando game this year,
Yeah.
but there is one. But it's a UCF home game. It's big. Friday, September 4th, North Carolina. Mac comes into town at UCF.
Petey Pablo
Tickets as low as $32.
Petey Pablo will be performing. at
Really?
Disney World. That was my grad
Take
night.
your shirt off, twist it around your head like a helicopter.
My grad night, he performed that song live. He fell off stage.
No.
It was hilarious.
Now it's before camera phones.
Him
too.
and City High. Hey, we didn't have cell phones.
What did Petey Pablo sing besides that?
I told
He just sang that over and over.
y'all.
Oh, Freak a Leak.
Freak a Leak was nice. Oof, man. Have you paid attention to any of these? They need to do some like Caucasian versus battles. Like these Instagram things where they take these two stars and like
So do they do their own song or they just play music?
they play their own songs.
And they're just like,
And
yeah,
it's hit
this
for hit.
was a good one.
And then what people do is they vote on it. And like it's been taking me back to like the early 2000s and I've had a bunch of friends just I guess this quarantine has brought up like ESPN is feeling like they need to like build up my CTE and show a bunch of games that I lost in. And
Y'all did seem to lose a lot of close ones.
yeah, it's so aggravating because then you watch and you're like,
We almost
who
won.
calls 34 who calls a fake fullback dive on 1st and 10 from the 50? Like who's falling for that? Like they're looking at me like, come on, man.
Are you trying to say Miami wasn't confused by that?
Not at all. Like they're like, dude, what the hell is this guy doing? We know 3rd and 1. Okay, we're gonna sell out. We know you're not getting the ball on 1st and 10. That's why number 3's back there. But I'm watching it and my friends are like, hey, tell me about Broderick Bunkley. Hey, tell me about Cameron Wembley. Hey, tell me about Ernie Sims. Hey, tell me a story about this. And then I'm telling them these stories, and then I realized we were some psychopaths. Like, it's troubling. Thank God for football for some of these people. I say we. I was an upstanding young gentleman who never got into any kind of ruffian behavior.
I believe that.
It was the rapscallions and scallywags, that scumbags that I was hanging out
You were
with.
trying to pull him out of
Yes,
the gutter.
I was the guy out of the gutter. But I told some stories and I'm laughing about them. But then I go back and reread what I put. And I'm like, that's not sane. Does anybody else's college experience like that? But these songs.
Florida's way worse.
Well, without that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm bragging. But we wasn't no Mike. That's why we didn't win no national championships. We wasn't herbs. We wasn't herbs.
stuff from my friend.
But
Yeah, I'm reading.
There's an extra level to
yeah,
this.
like we had some sanity. Bobby was a saint.
He had standards.
Yeah.
I'm reading this, not to take it completely different direction, but I'm going to this MLB, the latest proposal.
It's goofy.
It is.
Like the guys who don't make no money get to keep more of theirs.
Yeah.
And the guys who make a lot of money get to get a
Mike
huge cut.
Trout would take an 85% pay
Yeah.
cut.
I'm sorry. I don't like anybody that much.
No, especially not some scrubs.
We're all gonna be broke. Ain't none of us eating. If I gotta take a 70% pay cut, everybody's taking a 70% pay cut.
That's kinda
Baseball's
crazy.
not happening.
They said they're gonna do the minors though.
Who?
Did you see like the 400? Like I retweeted. Let me see. make
No,
sure I
so
did.
this is what you're talking about. There's a lot of teams that have been paying their minor league players $400 a week.
Okay,
But now there's teams, including the Oakland Athletics, who stopped doing that.
that's right. So they're going to end it. But like that's what somebody put out, and I had a good banter back and forth about people who always say that's why I'm gonna make my son play baseball, and that's like $400
Your
a week.
ceiling of what you can make in baseball is so much higher, but also
The
you
thing
can
in that
live
Trout-
on a bus for
in that
5
Trout,
years of your life.
tweet or something
the
like that, where they
minors.
talk about the pay cuts. They talk about the amount of players who make under $1 million.
Oh, yes.
I think it's 60% of the
But
league.
so just think
They're
about
still
that.
making more than NFL players.
No,
Yes.
that's where if most of the team, the top players are making exponentially more. I'm with
the
that.
medium players in Major League Baseball
are
are
making
making,
$8 to $10 million, and if you go
which
look,
is
if you
way more than
look at the
NFL
fourth and
guys.
look at the top 10 players on the NFL roster, you'll see not the 10, but you'll see more $4 million. And with the things that are
Which
coming
is
in,
half.
and think about what you have to do to get there. So here's baseball. Having trained some guys, I'm gonna tell you their route. You get drafted.
Signing bonus, maybe.
Maybe not everybody gets the bonus. Everybody's a bonus.
You have to be a top pick.
So you're going to get $1,200, and you're going to be in the minors. They said the average player that gets the call
4 years, maybe
5 years.
Yeah,
making $400 a week.
Making $400 a
no,
week.
it's not that. That's what they're getting paid during COVID.
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
getting
no, he's right.
$1,200.
They actually got a pay
They
raise
bumped
this
it?
year. Yeah.
Okay, what is it? Is it $2,000 a month? It was like $1,200
Yeah,
a
it's
month.
not. It's still not a lot.
It was $1,200 a month.
And it's not the same for everyone. It's not just like,
For-
oh, you're in the
literally,
minors, you get paid this much.
until you make that 5th year and you don't make it to the bigs and you get redrafted. Everybody gets that check, unless you were a
Listen,
bonus baby.
But
if you're a bonus, but here,
if you get to the major leagues,
but hold on, let me get to that. 5 years at $1,200 a month to maybe get to the minors. It's not. I mean, to the majors. In 5 years, you know what you can do as an NFL player? You can be on your second contract.
well, your
Second-
career would be over because
If
the
you do the
average
average- if you do
lifespan
the
in the
average,
NFL is
you're
less
right.
than
That's
3
true.
years.
But I said in 5 years, if you make it though, you can have you're already light years ahead of the baseball.
Yeah,
player.
but arguing that people make more money in the NFL is not true.
No, it's not true.
But
because
the
it's-
process of
what
how
I'm
to
saying,
get there is longer.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's 3 levels.
but then when you're in the NFL, you're in and out.
It's 3 levels of baseball that you got to get through to even get to the
More
MLB.
than 3.
No, I'm saying I'm not
like
because
rookie.
most people don't go to AAA ball. You get picked up from AA ball.
Sometimes.
A lot of times, you're right. But rookie level, so that's why I'm saying 3 to 4. There are no 3 to 4 levels in the NFL. You either get drafted and you're on the team or you're not.
Right.
And so your ability to make money out the gate, that's the thing that people don't look
Also,
at.
though, if you don't make it to the majors, you can certainly make a living. It's not going to be a
It won't be
great living,
anywhere
but
near
you
what
can make a living playing professional baseball. If you don't make it in the NFL, you don't make it in football.
Now that's fair.
Straight up.
Now that's fair.
And I would say
Oh, then my
basketball.
bad. Here's the thing too.
They're
your
getting
first
paid
three-
the most
Your
in
first 3
basketball.
years, your rookie contract's $500,000. So now we in 8 years. Then you go to arbitration, and then kid named Malik Smith.
Well,
from out
unless
of
you do
Tallahassee.
something like Acuna, who before he goes to arbitration, he signed like $100 million.
Right. So
contract.
what I'm saying is, I just picked out 8 years that you got to go. So if you make it to the bigs, you damn right you deserve it. And that's what I'm saying. I would take no 70% pay cut if I had to work my ass off to get to this check.
I'm
Bump
looking
them
at
guys at the bottom.
average
That's
player
probably what y'all
salary.
saying. I'm supposed to make 40 this year.
So average annual player salary of all the leagues, the NBA is far and away.
Now,
the highest.
NBA,
They don't have a lot of players.
Right.
yeah.
Right. They're at average 8.32 mil.
Woo.
What is the IPL?
National.
That's Indian Premier League. I don't know what that is. That
The second.
What's that sport? Not baseball. The cricket.
I don't know. They're second, 5.3. MLB is third at 4.03.
IPL is the Indian Premier League. Yeah, it's cricket,
And then EPL
which is English soccer.
is fourth at 3.97. NFL is fifth at 3.26.
Dude, cricket players are really doing it like
cricket,
that.
Yeah,
is
man.
big, dog.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that it hasn't picked up like lacrosse has here.
Well, where is
Because they be cricketing like a mug at
cricket
in
is
front of my subdivision.
It probably won't get big here because it's just baseball, basically.
Did you know the average Arena League salary is higher than the average Canadian Football League salary?
I didn't know the Arena League was
There's
so going
like
on.
3 or 4 arena leagues, so it just depends, and they get paid on the table.
MLS is way down there.
But
Major
it's
League
better
Soccer
than it used to be.
It's 410,000.
Ooh.
Is the average.
Ugh.
And you know what's like? They'll bring in guys from overseas who are really old and pay them buku cash.
Yeah.
And like the guys who are actually busting their ass every weekend are getting paid nothing.
Like, what was that Beckham deal? Was crazy.
Yeah, and then Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So this is how it works in the MLS. They have like a salary cap, which is the only soccer league in the world to do that. And you're allowed to bring in like 2 guys who don't count against the salary cap that you can basically pay whatever.
I'm putting my kid in cricket.
Yeah.
Is cricket
Send them
dangerous?
to
What
India.
about what were
No.
we talking about? The polo with the thing with the hammer?
Oh,
Croquet.
Croquet. Where
that's
they
what
at
we
on the
going.
list?
Didn't make the list.
That's what we got.
What is J League?
That's Japanese soccer.
Okay. They're slightly higher than Arena Football, slightly lower than MLS.
Is EPL the highest soccer league on there?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 3.97. Yeah, I mean, NBA's blowing everybody away.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing about over there in the EPL, your taxes are half. Like whatever they're making, half that's what they're actually making. It's outrageous.
Yeah. All right, we got to get to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock coming up next.
It's like pulling up a chair at the cantina.
I see your point, sir.
XL Prime Time.
Well, come on.
Weekdays noon to 3.
R2!
On 1010 XL.
The Truck Accident Law Firm is a national truck crash law firm based right here in Jacksonville, focused on making First Coast roads safer through zealous advocacy for families of those injured or killed by unsafe trucking. The Truck Accident Law Firm focuses exclusively on tractor trailer, bus, and commercial vehicle crashes. If someone you know is involved in a serious crash with a tractor trailer or commercial vehicle, contact your local truck crash specialists at truckcrashlaw.com. Non-attorney spokesperson.
Fenwick Plumbing takes your well-being, safety, and comfort seriously. Hey guys, Prosser here, and Fenwick is an essential business. They remain available for you with same-day service on all plumbing repairs, plus 24/7 emergency service with no emergency fees. Fenwick's team takes today's health concerns seriously with a capital S. So they always use shoe covers, drop cloths, disinfectant, hand wash. Call 660-0556 or visit fenwickplumbing.com.
This message is brought to you by Community First Credit Union.
Stop for a minute. Relax. Take a breath. Jacksonville is going to be just fine. Things are changing, and change can be difficult sometimes. Change in how we live our lives, how we run our businesses, our jobs, our kids, our schools, our neighborhoods. But this is Jacksonville, and you won't find a more dedicated, compassionate, and caring community anywhere. From Nassau to St. John's, from West Side to the beaches, God knows we can weather a storm, and we can get through this as well. All of us at Community First realize that no one has all the answers to what we're facing. But after more than 80 years in Jacksonville, we do know this. Things get better when people stick together. So that's what we'll do. And we'll get through this to a better, brighter future in Jacksonville.
Federally insured by NCUA.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
All year long you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class, we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air, we always play fair. We make the difference because we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Get local wealth and finance advice from someone who's navigating the markets every day. Financial and tax planning, stock market trends, small business, and more. Navigating turbulent markets with Chris Rochelle. Saturday morning at 11 on 1010 XL.
Keeping farms running, construction moving, and towns maintained is essential. That's why Kubota is working to keep you working. Right now, get 0% financing and no payments for 90 days. Offer expires May 31st. Visit KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Kubota. Together, we do more.
Call or visit Coastal Equipment, your Kubota dealer. Here to serve you in these challenging times. Coastal Equipment, Jacksonville, and in McClenny.
Greater power for the great outdoors. Coastal Equipment.
Superior Fence and Rail knows about commercial fence services. From automatic gates to security fence and railing, Superior Fence and Rail's professional team delivers with great communication, trained installers, and quality products. Trust your next commercial project with the top-rated fence company in Jacksonville. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail for your commercial project today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
At David & Associates, our mission is to practice exceptional orthodontics and go above and beyond to ensure a pleasant and rewarding patient experience. Our new state-of-the-art dental facility has the latest orthodontic technology. At our office, we pride ourselves on offering outstanding and affordable orthodontic care. You can start braces for only $129 per month, financed in-house with no interest or fees. Don't want to wear braces? We are the clear aligner experts. For around $79 a month, less than you would pay for your daily coffee. You can do the most complex case with unlimited aligners, case refinements, and full retainers. The total fee is only $39.95. For cases requiring 10 aligners or less, the fee is only $24.95 or payments as low as $49 per month. We accept most insurance assignments, so for many, the above fees are reduced by nearly half. Call David & Associates for a free consultation for a beautiful smile that can last a lifetime.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hang out.
8 o'clock brought to you every night by Loose Air Quality. LUCEairquality.com is where you need to go for environmental testing for your home or your business. Mold investigations, water damage, fire investigations. They do it all. Locally owned, locally operated, best equipment, best team. That's Loose Air Quality. You live in Florida, you're probably going to have mold issues at some point in your life. You don't want to let that just sit there because it will get very expensive and it's very harmful to your health. So before you have somebody just come rip up your walls, bring Loose Air Quality out to test and see where there's mold or if there's mold. You can call them at 904-803-1014. That's Loose Air Quality, 904-803-1014. If you're buying a house soon, make sure you get to Loose Air Quality and have them check that house out. If you're a realtor, maybe that's something you can offer to your clients. Get to Loose Air Quality. Tell them the Sports Den sent you. Y'all are like geared up with 8 o'clock, I think.
Let's see.
Didn't
JJ said he's.
So we should do, I guess, the Jordan thing here.
Oh, fair enough.
See, I knew y'all were going to do this.
So in the quote-unquote documentary about Michael Jordan, he claimed that he didn't tell the Team USA people, including Coach Chuck Daly, not to have Isaiah Thomas on the Dream Team. That's been rumored for decades.
Did he claim that?
Yeah, he said it straight up. I didn't say that. Yes. So now TMZ today comes out with some old ass audio. This is from Dream Team Tapes, which is a Jack McMullen podcast, I guess. But this is from like early 90s. And this is audio. It's sort of hard to make out, but here you go.
They called me to ask me to play. Y'all couldn't call me to I won't play. They called me to ask me to play. Y'all couldn't call me to I won't play.
I have no idea what he said.
I won't play if Isaiah Thomas is there.
And?
I mean,
he's a
cool. I
liar.
think the thing is, he just should have just told the truth.
Yes.
Like we all
he didn't remember saying it.
No, that's fair. Say that.
I mean, it's 30 years ago.
Well, no, he still holds a grudge, so we know he has a good
He
memory.
remembers everything. My thing is,
I met the qualifications. I met the criteria.
That's such a great meme now.
But I wasn't selected.
He does sound like that.
Whatever he said, I'm like, man, boy, that boy is sassy.
The problem is the same problem that me and James had throughout the entire documentary.
Y'all are haters.
Not enough truth.
Still the truth,
A
man.
lot of just fake nostalgia stuff.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Because
I
everybody
can't
would have
even watch a
accepted it.
documentary without y'all just railing on it for weeks after it ended.
If he would have just come out and said, "Yeah, I said that," people would have been like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
That
Jordan's
makes me like you even
awesome.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
I like LeBron James, but just for the sake of being a complete turd to y'all, I can't wait for his documentary to come out because I am going to be
if he doesn't,
so petty.
If he doesn't tell the truth, then I'm gonna rip him too.
His documentary would be boring. He doesn't have any like off the field vices and stuff.
Go YouTube LeBron James and the women that he's been with.
Well, the only story I care about is
there's a
Delonte
process.
West and his mother.
MJ.
That's it.
Did you know MJ was with Janet Jackson
No.
after the divorce? And Eddie Murphy, old lady.
Whoa.
Who's bad, by the way. Like, I don't know what Eddie was thinking, but
did Eddie leave her?
But I thought it. I think she left Eddie. But and to be honest with you, I really never paid attention to MJ's wife, the first one. Dog, she was bad back then.
Well, and we didn't see her in the documentary at all.
We barely saw his kids.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't like his kids. My 8 o'clock is kind of going to spin into, I guess, this thing that we got with D.D. Westbrook. But we could maybe say
hold on. When you say Eddie Murphy's old lady, you talking about Nicole?
Yeah, Nicole.
Wasn't she married to Michael Strahan?
She was dating Michael Strahan. I don't know if they ever got married.
How do you become one of these chicks that just
stays
around celebrities and athletes?
People
like,
ask these questions all the time, and I'm just going to be honest with you. It really takes a certain type of woman to be with a high-profile athlete. It's very difficult to have a Savannah James, like LeBron, like what LeBron's
they've
done.
been together for like
off and on
right?
for forever, high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Now, I know. Well, I don't know for a fact. I wasn't there, but
she's been through some hard times. With them.
LeBron ain't been all the way faithful, but I don't know if she has either.
Dare you?
But my thing is that when you see the same woman going around, it's a reason. Like she knows she's in that circle.
She knows her role.
She knows how to play that. Like a lot of them, even Gabrielle Union, for example, Gabrielle Union. She's been around a lot.
But at least she's a celebrity. I'm talking about like these non-celebrities.
But a lot of times you don't want
Let me read this to you.
Yeah, you know.
It was announced last week that American football star Michael Strahan and his fiancée Nicole Murphy has ended their 7-year relationship.
It's a shame.
Because he had been unfaithful.
Never mind. That's a podcast.
TMZ said Nicole got first wind Michael might be dating another woman in early July and started investigating. When she was finally convinced the allegation was true, Nicole immediately decided to go public with the split.
I mean, this certain type of woman. I'm not saying that they're not going to give you drama, but why she be with another celebrity? She's not going to go down to get a normal guy that works at Taco Bell.
That's true. I mean, I was just with Eddie Murphy.
Then she went like from Eddie Murphy to MJ for a little bit to Strahan to others. It's just like,
it's just a whole nother world.
Speaking of MJ is smart.
Oh my gosh!
Do you realize Michael Jordan's new wife, who's Cuban? She's Cuban. She has the best performance contract in the history of professional sports. She gets $1 million a year, guaranteed. If they leave $1 million a year for every year they're married.
Who's this?
Michael Jordan's
So
current
if they're
wife.
together for 5 years,
She gets $5
and they
million.
get a divorce. That's MJ
hold on.
is a thief for that.
Hold on, listen, check this out though.
Yvette
After
Prieto.
5 years, she gets $5 million
per year
after that.
So how long have they been together?
Just over 5, I believe, is what I saw. But there's more. She
This is
gets
performance based.
paid for each kid. He's got twins.
No way.
He's got twins. She even told her friends, all I have to do is have a kid by Michael Jordan and I'm set for life. This ain't like the others. No offense. Even
This
though
is
MJ,
like
MJ's wife deserved what
Richard
she got.
Sherman contract.
MJ's first wife deserved what she got because upon further review, which I think was disrespectful, but I get it, she helped create the image that we have of MJ in the beginning. She deserved that. She was there with him when he was broke. Blah, blah, blah. She helped with that. We hear about his mom making him sign the contract with Nike.
Wait,
we
so
don't hear
without
about
his first wife, MJ wouldn't be.
No,
MJ.
I'm not saying
Stop
that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is she was very business savvy.
Okay.
And that she helped guide him through those things. But what I'm saying is that is like he wasn't getting with her unless she signed a prenup. It was like she wasn't like Steven Jackson's ex-fiance who said, I'm just gonna bump it. I'm gonna try to. She signed that thing with the quickness. That's a come up for a Cuban model. Like
She's
she was
beautiful, by the way.
She is, but she passed the big modeling contract days. She gonna get that. Watch me get this money.
Yeah,
that's what I would
she's
have
40
said.
now.
Listen to this. Listen. Okay, so Nicole Murphy, after Eddie Murphy, she was with Michael Jordan.
Right.
Then she was with a guy named Michael Missick. Now, Michael Missick is the Turks and Caicos prime minister.
Yeah.
Cash.
She's not dating no normal.
Get this. At the time, he was married to an actress.
Which means that
And then she broke up with him because he cheated. Well, wait a second.
No, it's not. So you're not understanding. She had to understand it.
Yes.
You're cheating with me, But if you cheat with someone else, you have cheated on all of us.
Don't you know how to play the game?
And then she went from that to Michael Strahan, and then from that to Jimmy Jackson.
I don't know.
Jimmy
Basketball.
Jackson.
Former NBA player.
Oh man, she's
Then from that, you ready for
long
this one?
drop-off.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
Nick just got an affinity for older women. I get that. I'm like that too.
Then from that, Drake.
Oh, Jim
Drake.
Jackson's the best.
Drake. You talking about Janet Jackson or you talking about Nicole?
No.
No, man, Drake ain't hit. Drake is being rumored.
I mean, it's and then
Drake got mama issues too.
Now she's with somebody from the Training Day, Antoine Fuqua.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
From the movie Training Day?
Yeah.
But again, those women can't go back to a normal lifestyle. They love the thrill of what they were having. And the same thing with the men.
Who's also married.
See,
she has a thing for married men.
This
apparently.
guy directed Training Day, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, she has a thing for married men.
All right. Then that comes to my thing here.
Okay.
With Dede Westbrook.
No.
Oh.
Because this right here just really made me. I gotta get this off my sizzling in my spirit. The whole woman to woman letter, or the man to man, where like I got to talk to you, I got to talk to you because I was with your girl, and I just got to get it off my chest. I thought you should know.
Okay, who does that?
People like this is what Nicole's like. Somebody's cheating. You really don't care. Like when Nicole Murphy was sitting there cheating with somebody else, she doesn't care about that. But some women would literally write. It meant to.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
okay. You meant a literal letter.
Yeah, like a literal letter or call or pick up the phone. It's an old song. It's like, Shirley, this is Barbara. I just want to let you know that man that you have, that's my man. Everything that he owns, everything that he, like, you don't care. You're not doing that.
It's been going on for generations.
You're not doing that with the other person's well-being in mind.
Absolutely
A lot
not.
of times they're like, I just felt you should know.
For you.
For your sake. No. What happened was
Because I
is
care
the
about
bubble got
women.
burst on you. You're embarrassed. And then they'll say, I don't want to be seen as a homewrecker. Well, you are. Like, no matter what, even if you make this conversation, you're a homewrecker. There's no way around it. You didn't do that because you felt compelled for that other person's feelings.
Especially
Like
in this
us
situation where
sisters, we
she's
gotta stick
habitual.
together.
Yeah.
Like everybody she's been with.
And, like, that's the thing. Like, to me, she should have stalled Mike out. She should have called the girl, be like, listen, I know you with Mike. I know the game, baby. I hang out with Steve Harvey and his ex and his mistresses. We know the game. Steve Harvey, every new wife was a mistress at one point.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's kind of
How many are there?
He's on wife number 3.
Oh.
He writes relationship advice books.
Are they like, did he just meet them at Family Feud?
No, this is
Or are
the
these,
last
like-
one.
He is a great family.
Marjorie
host. I don't care what
Marjorie
y'all say.
came up. Marjorie got him like on the resurgence.
Wait, are you
Back
are
up
you
front.
going to tell me he's not?
He's good.
He's all right.
He's good
That
at
whole show is corny as hell. I'm not hating on him. I'm hating on the show in general. It's,
Really?
Hey, let's.
What do you
dude,
like?
They
What shows
ask-
do you
they
like?
intentionally ask the most sexually charged
without a doubt.
things.
Well, of course
And
I
then
don't.
he has the same reaction every time somebody says something sexual. Like, oh my God.
Well,
I can't believe Aunt Missy would say that.
Now, some of the ladies
Like,
you
dude,
don't
this is
expect.
old.
Like when this old white lady says,
This is
what
tired.
do you do when you have something in your mouth or something? And she was just
Exactly,
swallow it. And I didn't
exactly.
expect that from her.
So what? I want to know what shows JJ watches.
I don't watch TV shows.
First 48.
I-
How
I'm-
dare they act like they didn't
I'm
know
not
that they
gonna
snitched?
lie, that was my favorite show for years, man. I don't have A&E anymore, but I love First 48.
I like Force 48 because I want to know how long it is before the guy snitches.
Well, you know right away who's. The thing is, if you watch it enough, you know right away who did it because they don't blur their face out. So whoever's face isn't blurred out, you already know they're the
I
ones who are
watched
being
live PD
charged.
for the first time the other night.
Is it as addictive as
It's
Nothing.
amazing. Yes, I didn't realize. Y'all are gonna make fun of me
Nothing
for
compared
this.
to First 48.
I thought live PD was very similar to Cops. It's not. It literally is live. Like it goes. Like they kept showing Clay County the other night.
And they show you what
They were in Tallahassee for the longest.
they show you what they really do, which is just like every single pullover is like, hey, we smell weed in the car. Let's mess with you. Like, that's all Live PD is.
But the thing is,
that's
you
the
can't,
entire
that's
show.
Florida. You can't even do that anymore.
It's funny. It's actually funny.
Like, you
though.
can't pull me over because and search my car because you think you can smell weed.
Like Cops, they edit all the good stuff in there. Like Crazy
Cops is
Crackhead on the corner.
How A-cut T-shirts got their nickname.
Oh yeah, is that right?
Every time
Wife
somebody-
beaters?
Yeah.
We're allowed to say
I didn't
wife
know
beaters.
if you could say that because of the culture. I don't know what you can say, what you can't say.
We're an
But-
anti-women hitting show. Everyone knows that.
But every time somebody was called for a domestic dispute, the guy that came out was always wearing one of those
No
shirts.
matter what.
So they all called them wife beaters. But
We got a break
anyways,
going.
yeah, let's talk
We
about some Jag news. Dede Westbrook's in the social
Okay,
media.
we can come back
news.
with Dede Westbrook, and I also want to get some Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Yes.
Love
That's
Baker.
coming up next.
Our reward is that justice has been done.
Wherever there is injustice, you will find us.
Wherever liberty is threatened, you will find
1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Come test drive a Buick and Key Buick GMC, home of the $99 Encore lease, or receive 0% up to 84 months on most Buicks. That's 7 years at 0% interest. Right now, you can save up to $9,000 on select Buick Envisions in stock, or $8,500 on select Buick Enclaves in stock. Key Buick GMC, where every new Buick and GMC comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty and no dealer markups. Key Buick GMC, Southside and Gate. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Allie McDeal. You don't have to be an expert poker player to go to Best Bet. Head on over to Best Bet to experience the best in world-class poker, delicious food and drinks, and fun card games for all levels, right here in Northeast Florida. Featuring games like Pai Gow, 3-card poker, and Ultimate Texas Hold'em. There are now more ways to win than ever. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff make playing fun for all experience levels. Best Bet, experience the best.
As the economy begins its comeback, these businesses are back in business.
Cardex Storage Systems, Diamonds Direct, and Zero Res Cleaning Services.
If your business is back, let us know at 1010XL.com.
To help stop the spread of COVID-19, keep the economy going, and help those in need, Zero Res is offering 25% off all services. That's cleaning carpet, area rugs, tile and grout, upholstery, everything. 25% off everything. We also ask that you submit someone that you know that is in need. Zero Res will clean the carpets in the home of one family in need each day, absolutely free. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
The time is right to replace your company shirts and other logoed items from Hardball Creative. Nobody does it like Hardball, because Hardball does it all.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Tom McManus.
I'm looking for a big contract next year. I ain't putting my body through that.
Tom McManus joins Jaguars Today every Friday morning.
It's my opinion.
10 to noon. Brought to you by McGowan's, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Begin your high-pay, high-demand career today through the Northeast Florida Builders Association. Their apprentice program provides paid training in some of the most highly sought-after skilled trades. Work full-time in carpentry, electrical, sheet metal, HVAC, or plumbing. Plus, earn a 10% raise every year. And the classes are 100% tuition-free. Start your career plan today and apply before June 30th at NEFBAapprenticeship.org.
It's been a challenging year, and exceptional people have risen to the occasion. Now's the time to recognize them. Know someone who's making an impact in our community? Nominate them to be this year's TIAA Bank Community Champion. Each winning nominee will receive a $1,000 donation towards their cause and will share their story with the world. Visit TIAABank.com/community champion for details, terms, and conditions. The deadline to nominate is June 26th. Visit TIAABank.com/community champion.
Peninsular Pest Control has served homes and businesses in Northeast Florida since 1954. This family-owned and operated business is continually recognized and awarded for outstanding customer service, receiving annual Super Service Awards from Angie's List and the Bold City's Best Award from Jacksonville.com. Schedule a free consultation by phone or online at CritterGetter.com. Remember, Peninsular is your Critter Getter.
Brakes for less is what we do. We know drums, rotors, pads, and shoes. If there's a squeal in your wheel, come see the best. 733 Stop.
Brakes for less.
All we do
Our brakes for less.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
So Sports Den brought to you by thehumidor.com. Make sure you get to thehumidor.com for all your cigar needs. Huge selection of cigars, already low prices at thehumidor.com. Go in there, get a bunch of them, load up, and then type in Sports Den, all lowercase, all one word at checkout, and you'll get 20% off from thehumidor.com. Make sure you type in Sports Den, all lowercase, all one word. So what is this D.D. Westbrook drama y'all keep talking about? like I heard all the reading, but y'all lost me. We're gonna have to go radio version, like take it down a couple notches,
so
not a book.
You don't want me to read the words and the epitaphs and the curse words
verbatim?
Well, let's leave out the curse words. I just don't want it to be like, it sounded like JJ was in there reading a novel.
There's lots of N-words in here, too.
She basically stretched it out for
She is who?
A rapper, local rapper, growing Tokyo Jets. She's got some stuff.
Isn't that the Atlanta mayor?
She's in Atlanta now. I mean,
Tokyo what?
Tokyo Jets is amazing looking, by the way.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I don't know about every
Tokyo Jets with a
ethnicity.
Z.
I can't vouch for that. But there is something that happens. That I guarantee you, Mayor Bottoms, she might not have had as much of a bottom before she had kids. But it does something. Something about kids enhances the backside. Like, JJ, if you want to do some cultural research, look up Erykah Badu, like 1996. And then look up Erykah Badu video window seat. It's amazing. Amazing.
Are we sure she didn't have a surgery?
Oh no, she didn't. That's USDA verified. And she's got anyways. But my point is, Tokyo Jets is amazing young lady, rapper Duval's own. And she was dating a high profile athlete in the city of Jacksonville. I would
Gardner Minshew?
No.
Oh.
But I think
high profile
probably should stretch. Well, I mean, he's the second best wide receiver on our team.
Josh Lambo.
Oh wow, look at Erykah.
Josh Lambo would be one of the best offensive players.
Well, I'm thinking high profile. Unique?
No, but Unique wouldn't tweet about Unique. There's something about Unique. I don't know.
She'd get the finish line flag.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't mess with him. But it was D.D. Westbrook. And D.D. Westbrook, I've been there, D.D. A lot of men have been in your position where you get something happens and you slip. Players mess up every day, B. And the young lady decided vent because she was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I guess
he messed up though?
Yes.
Okay.
He messed up.
Okay.
And essentially she said it's story time. And she goes in.
This is on the Twitter machine.
Yes. And she was like, everything was cool.
She should have done this on TikTok.
It would have been great if she would have narrated it on TikTok. She goes in and says, hey, everything was cool until I went out to Texas to go meet the fam. Right? Which is where a lot of mistakes happen.
They were serious.
Yeah, don't let nobody meet your family until you're about ready to say hi.
What's the amount of time you're dating a female that you think, okay, now I'm going to have her come home?
Well, what's your age? That's important.
30. I'm 30. So just like,
I would say 3 months.
Whoa, longer than that. That's the wrong answer.
No, not at all.
3 months?
year?
My
A
chick
year.
is not. Yeah, exactly. A year. My chick
Really?
is not
Year
meeting
minimum.
my family and friends after 3
Year
months.
minimum.
Absolutely.
I don't want to
not.
waste any more time on her if my family's like, no, there's something
My
about this one. I
family
want
is
to know early.
nasty. My family is mean.
You don't. Maybe some people, like around maybe about 3 months, you might meet a friend.
Yes.
A friend?
You're not
Like out
meeting
for drinks.
You're not meeting my mother.
Never.
Like my mother the only women my mother has. I think my mother has officially met three women in my entire life.
Thank God I'm married, because I wouldn't.
But like, cause I'm just like I got time. Because then my
I'd
mom,
want mom's approval
like,
right away.
She might.
You'll never
forget.
get it.
She may forget and be like, "Is this is this that girl that you showed me last time?
Elizabeth. No,
I ain't
this
got
is-
time for all of that. No,
not
woman,
Elizabeth.
This is Tokyo, Mom.
my mama can count
Tokyo
on.
chess for the
But
sea.
This
you
is
would
not
think-
Mayor Bottom.
So again, he met mama, but he didn't meet mom. Apparently, he was raised by his white girlfriend's mom in high school. Not an
He
issue.
didn't tell her this?
Didn't tell her. This is how she finds
Which,
out.
by
in
the way, by the time you're in high school, you're done being raised by like you don't just you're not a high schooler and you start dating somebody and you're like, oh yeah, her mom raised me. It's like, no, you're an adult now.
It makes me think of other
He wasn't
things.
raised apparently.
It makes
by
me think of
anyone.
adult education films, but that's Dee Dee's problem. I'm not here for that. She's like she stays in a week in the hometown, goes back to her house. She gets a text message from a young lady named Katie. I'll let you guys figure out who Katie is or what you think Katie is. And she asks, "You talk to my boyfriend?" And she's
Katie
like,
asked Tokyo this?
"Yes, Tokyo." And she's just like a rapper, by the way.
Another one.
No. Tokyo is a rapper. I just want to make people
Oh.
understand. And she's like, she thinks back to her time and she remembers seeing calls or texts from Katie, and he would be like, "That's somebody who works for him."
Works for him.
Yeah, that's what
he
he
has
said.
a staff.
Now Katie sends a picture of Dee Dee. I'm gonna assume in this is why you don't do sleepovers, fellas. In a position in the bed, probably after adult activities. I'm assuming with his thumb in his mouth because it's always one of those weird positions.
Remember Conor McGregor got caught recently.
Conor, Ezekiel Elliott got caught like that after the draft. And then she asked, "You talk to my housework." Katie says this, not housework. At this point, she's like, "Wait a minute." And then she goes off. And then she does what any person would do when she's bent on revenge. She's bitter. She screenshot all the messages and then sent it to him.
From Katie. Okay.
And he's like,
Where
"Block."
are you at, by the way, on because I'm a white girl and I date a black guy, I use the N-word. Where are you at on that? I'm assuming you're not about that because that's what Katie is.
Yeah. That's what she did. She
used it liberally.
She did. That's why I said housework.
Yes.
That's a good question, though.
Where am I at on that? No, you don't do that.
Yeah,
I'll slap fire out of you.
Okay.
Again, I'm not about hitting women. I don't hit women. I've never put my hands on
fair
a
question.
I've never put my hands on a woman before. But there's two things that I've never dated a white woman before either. So
I mean, if people
like,
can say they're not racist because they have a black friend.
no, what I'm saying is like no.
I don't think she's racist because she uses
No, I
it.
know, but I'm
Well,
saying
I'm
that's
saying
a fair
people say
question.
that like,
She seems
like
a little
slave
too
owners wouldn't banging. Like look at me.
Comfortable is the word.
Just look
correct.
at me. I ain't Dee Dee's complexion. And there was a lot of racism that went on. You could tell there's something else in my blood than just African American, the African. But anyways, my point is she loves Dee Dee. She's fighting for him. Apparently, Dee Dee lets her use this word in this. And
Hey,
whatever.
to each his own.
Yeah, man, it's not my relationship, but I tell you what. Anyways, he says block her.
He
found
tells Jets.
Tokyo Jets
Get
to
rid of
block
Katie. She's
because
trying to
Katie's
ruin our
crazy.
relationship.
He's like, during this time, Katie basically says he's never dated a black girl. And he doesn't even think black girls are attractive.
Jets is black, by the way.
But very. And then he's like, I guess Dee Dee says this. This is what he tells her. You made the cut because you're not really black. You're telling an angry black woman that you've never been with
That's
anybody.
very Joe Biden of him.
You made the cut.
He ain't
Baby,
black.
I love you. I've never been with anybody like you, but I love you, baby, because you ain't really black. You ain't like the other ones. Yeah, that's a way to make it right. And then she sends a picture. Mind you, he's black AF.
You know
Goes
that.
back to the story. And then because she's crazy and she's bitter and she's mad, she does what any logical person would do. She's recording this entire thing, this whole conversation. So he sends Katie.
And you ain't black.
He sends Katie
Sorry.
the voice memo.
Too funny.
And then she's like, she doesn't talk to him a while, except for the fact that he's going extra hard trying to fix them.
Yes.
Every day, he's like, yo, I'm trying to get back with you. I want you to have my baby.
Which is very
This
straightforward.
is to Tokyo.
Tokyo, yes. And he's like, and she's like, what if the baby's dark skinned? And he's like, that's not possible. you have a son, and he's bright. Mind you, she's
Bright.
like, bright, so light skin.
Is that what a word that you guys use to describe light-skinned people? Right.
And he says,
This
she
thing's
goes
exhausting.
back and says,
It really is.
yo, but you are black. Not like, let me educate. When she's saying you're black, not like your ethnicity, she's saying like, bro,
Skin color.
you're dark as 10:30 p.m. Like, and then he's like, I'm not like that. I'm not like I'm assuming this is the son's dad. And then she shows a picture. The son's dad is my complexion. I joke about being dark skinned, which I am. I ain't Dee Dee's dark skinned. So, and then like, no, she's like, no, you're black. Our baby can be black. Are you going to love it less than our other
Why
kids?
is she doing this?
No, she's like, no, because she wants to know because you obviously have a problem.
She's
with
trying
your
to
skin
shame
tone.
him for what he likes and what he doesn't
But
like.
she's like, no, I don't. She's like, would you love the baby less than your other kids? He's like, I don't know, but the baby gonna be ugly AF. So actually, now that I'm reading this and I know some stuff,
This is
remind me. I got the black MFTK NWA style hats. I gotta give you one.
Okay.
Because this is a true MFTK.
His own kid.
To his own kids.
Yes.
That's taking MFTK to the next level.
Yes.
I don't like them kids. These kids I like. Mine, but them kids, nah. And then basically they go on and on. She sends receipts of the baby.
Can a
of
man
them
not
talking.
joke around with his
This is what he should say. Then he says, I love you. I want to try to fix things. And basically she calls him all kinds of other stuff. But the point is,
Are they still together?
No, they're not. She's
Oh,
with somebody
damn.
else, I believe. And
She's
then-
already moved on.
It sounded like a great relationship, very healthy.
Well, then she puts it out
Why
there.
couldn't
like,
they fight for this?
She's
We got a
like, I
couples
don't care if he
counseling.
puts me out on blast. The only thing, there may be a video of her giving some adult educational tips, but she's like, that's what I do. And I'm like, wow, okay. But then again, she's a rapper. Most female rappers.
When you come
rap
out and
about it.
say, hey, there's plenty of sex tapes of me that he has, then there's nothing you can do if you're him. It's like she already put it out
She's like,
there.
I'm good.
She got ahead
if
of
you
it.
want to if you want to expose how good I am, then let's go. We can talk about this. I'll give techniques. My thing is this, is that you got to see I don't understand why he was trying. He made a lot. One, deny. Two, once you realize this is over and she's done the voice memo, I know Katie's come to you, dog, just realize it's dead and just move on.
And
Don't
you and
shame
Katie
yourself.
deserve to be together. I mean,
You can't have Katie going. You gave Katie a card or a license to do something that could that she can't do with everybody else. It could possibly get her harmed in another
that's
relationship.
true. The next black
You
guy she
owe
dates.
Katie.
Yes.
You owe Katie to be with her and try to work it out with Katie,
Damn,
bro.
Katie is gonna get into a mess.
Like, but the thing is that this is why you don't leave receipts. This is why
What round was D.D. Westbrook drafted in?
fourth.
Oh, I thought it was sooner than that. Damn.
Because Didi had the
Yeah,
issues,
fourth
right?
round pick.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma.
Because I remember us
He
thinking
won
that
the
was such a good-
Biletnikoff.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is how I know she's crazy. This is red flags. If a chick talked to you crazy and you have told her about your background, and it is there, the NFL has researched you, and she's still willing to buck up at you,
Why? What did he do in college?
she's crazy.
What was
Wasn't
this?
it?
I thought it was.
Yeah. It was little fisticuffs
With a
with the
girl.
with the Katie.
Oh damn.
But,
was that? I hope that wasn't the Katie we know and love.
No, it would. Couldn't have been this
Oh
Katie.
no.
Couldn't have been this Katie.
I mean, if we were the lunchtime show, we'd get Katie on the phone.
We get her dad on.
I would love, to be honest with
Or
you.
we get her mom that raised Dee Dee, apparently.
Again, I'm telling you, it's a whole genre of
Man,
of
Dee Dee's making some
stepmoms.
cash this year, though.
Apparently not. He got 4 kids
Well, so Dee Dee's
already.
Dee Dee's
Damn.
base salary his
And you-
first year was $382.
Like, that's a threat. Wouldn't that be can it be considered a threat?
What?
Girl, I want to get you pregnant. Like you, dog.
That's scary.
That's time out.
I've never had anyone say that to me, so I don't know
That's
how
like
I take it.
that's like Murder Ray say, "I'm gonna pray for you."
no,
No,
I don't need it.
need
I
your
don't
prayer,
need it.
bro. I don't
No,
need
listen,
that.
Dee Dee went from 382 to 555 to 645. That's his first 3 years. And this year, he's going to make
Is it 4?
2.1.
Nice. That child support check for them good. All them
So,
chicks resuing.
Is there
Get
like
that
a
money.
the more I make, the more I have to pay?
They have to resue. They have to take it back to court
Okay.
each time.
So when
But
his
it's
second
it could-
contract, he
it could
signs a
go-
second contract, he would still be paying the same amount.
It could
as
go. It
before?
could go bad for you though.
You can bet these series of tweets are coming up in court.
It could go bad for you. She doesn't have a kid.
With
Are you talking about with the other women?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going like we can't. Like it just depends. Like if he's a good dad, but if you
Sounds
get
like
into-
a great guy.
perfect example. My daughter's mother, right? Her cousin, has a child as a son from a famous football player in the Jacksonville area, and he
Leon
signed.
Searcy.
No,
Oh,
it
damn.
ain't big serious. He signed a he got a new. He was like
Nick
Dede.
Foles.
He was like Dede. Didn't get drafted where he probably should have got if he would have finished the whole season, but he got drafted. He got drafted, did well, signed a new contract.
We can't guess who it is.
I'm not gonna say yay or nay. All I can say is I remember where she was at. She said
Zane Beatles.
she said when she said we signed a new contract.
We
and she worked for a law firm, a major law. Actually, so she was gonna win. She worked for this is before Ben Crump was doing all the civil rights stuff. This is what they do. Like she was like a secretary for a law firm driving a brand new Range Rover. Like she made more money in child support than she made with her salary.
What a life.
Off of one kid. That's what I realized. You got to be careful how you got to understand how to read the backside in, and you got to know when you get that good feeling and it's good. You got to know when to pull out and when to stay in, because if you don't pull out on the zone read, you're gonna be messed up, man, and you're gonna get resued, and it's gonna be a lot of child support.
You could wait till you're married.
That's what you should do, kids.
I'm still trying to figure out.
That's
who
how
this-
I
who
was
James
born and
Friend.
raised.
Like,
It's not my
is
friend.
it Josh Scobie?
No,
The
he did
bowler
not play for
hats.
the Jaguars. He did not play for the Jaguars.
I thought you said it was a Jaguar player.
No, I said a local legend, not a Jaguar player.
Tim Tebow.
Yes, yes,
Tim.
yes. Tim Tebow was like 14 years old when she got.
Who's a legend? Brian Dawkins is a legend.
It's not Brian.
I know who it is. I'm not even gonna say it out loud.
I just remember it, and it was just wow when I heard it, because college is when I realized what the famous rapper Too Short said is true. These young ladies sometimes are not it. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, there are women who are getting buku paid for 18-month commitments.
I have no idea what we just spent a whole segment.
Dede Westbrook.
I know. I'm exhausted now. We got
Yeah,
Tokyo,
imagine living in that
we got
relationship.
Tokyo Jets. We got Karen. Was that her name?
Katie.
Karen.
We didn't talk about.
We've got
Karen.
Mayor Bottoms. We've got like this whole. I don't even know what you're gonna name this show.
Bottom.
We really didn't even get to the breathing on your knees or holding your hands above
We
your
didn't get
head.
to Baker Mayfield.
We didn't get the Baker, and now we got to take a break. That's what happens when we don't have shows.
I highly recommend Tokyo Jets Instagram page.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Yeah, she's worth a follow.
All right. We'll be right back.
Summertime in your favorite city.
In the summertime when the weather is hot,
There's no place like home.
we're always happy. Life's for living, yeah, that's our philosophy.
Stay cool with 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Hey folks, Rick Ballou here for the Blue Crab Crab House. Yes, they're back up and they are running now, both indoors, outdoors dining. You can still call ahead, order, and pick up at 260-CRAB or 260-2722. Non-seafood items on there as well. You love seafood though. Oysters, crabs, shrimp, fish, you name it. Jewington Creek Road in San Jose, the one, the only. It's the Blue Crab Crab House. Doors open at 4:30.
All offers are with approved credit and not in conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Drive forward.
For those of us that drive to work or just need a new vehicle, we remain dedicated to provide you with essential services.
Keeping you safe and satisfied.
At Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows, we're excited by our home delivery options with easy purchase online. In difficult times, everybody needs a little help. Make no monthly payments for 120 days. Find your way in a brand new Jeep Compass from just $242 a month. Save up to $6,000 off MSRP on a new Dodge Journey. Drive a new Renegade from only $199 a month. save up to $4,000. Get a brand new Ram truck with payments as low as $219 a month. Selection is up and prices are down. Get 0% for 72 months and save even more. We have more Go Anywhere inventory than any other dealer. We get more because we sell more. Purchase online and get home delivery. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, I-295 at Bay Meadows.
When you owe the IRS and can't pay, call J. David Tax Law, a firm right here in Jacksonville, for affordable IRS tax representation. J. David Tax Law can stop any IRS collection action and protect you from financial devastation. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or visit jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Emergencies happen when you least expect them. Prosser here for your 24/7 Fenwick Plumbing team. They're an essential business. That means they're open, fully staffed, and ready to fix your emergencies, whether they're leaks, drips, or more, without any emergency fees, by the way. Plus, Fenwick goes above and beyond on every call with frequent hand washing, disinfectant, shoe covers, drop cloths. You can take $50 off any repair right now when you call 660-0556 or visit FenwickPlumbing.com. That's FenwickPlumbing.com.
Take advantage of working from home and get that project or spring cleaning done now. Rick Ballou here for Small Haul Dumpsters. They offer short-term dumpster rental with low rates and zero hidden fees. Saving you more on any size cleanup. Give Small Haul Dumpsters a call today. 552-5555 or go to smallhauldumpsters.com to reserve your Small Haul Dumpster today and get $50 off your first rental. Call today, 552-5555 or go to smallhauldumpsters.com.
I'm Hayes Carline. You can get news, rumors, and my opinions on your favorite NFL team throughout the offseason on my blog brought to you by Roland Reese Plumbing at 1010XL.com.
All year long you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class, we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air, we always play fair. We make the difference because we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
The Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute is now offering online scheduling for new patient appointments for all of their physicians. Simply schedule your appointment on your cell phone, tablet, or desktop. JOI is the first orthopedic practice in North Florida to offer this feature to patients. To schedule your appointment online, visit joi.net and click on the button at the top of the page. If you'll be using insurance, be sure and have your information handy. JOI, where the pros go.
Tire Outlet is bringing the tires to you. Mike Dempsey here to tell you that Tire Outlet is now offering mobile service. No hassle, quick same-day installation. They're the largest locally owned tire shop in town, so wherever you are, choose a time and location that's convenient for you. A Tire Outlet professional will bring the new tires out and install them. Call this number to make an appointment, 600-0089. For mobile tire installation, that's 600-0089. Tire Outlet. Wholesale prices, premium service.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Hey, good news for Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield has stated it's their time now. Yes.
I can't wait till they lose.
Watch out, AFC.
And so, and by their time, I mean Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham. Not the Browns' time, but Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham.
Oh, it's time for them to, step up their game.
So they were a little banged up. They were a little banged up, he said. Now, remember Landry.
Asked to get out of there.
Right.
I thought that was OBJ.
Maybe it was, yeah.
It was OBJ, yeah. Yeah, he said these guys are working extremely hard. They look really good. They say they feel really good. So I think they went back to the basics. They're ready to take over, and it's their time now.
This is why I hate him. Why are you talking? You as a rookie talking you come at guys who are veterans who've been doing this.
What he did
Like-
to Duke Johnson, I will never forget.
Like you aren't good enough to make these statements. Yet.
No.
Like nobody, like people in Cleveland, we all know you because you were the number 1 overall pick. We know Odell Beckham because he's iconic. He got kids making catches, and every kid was dyeing their hair.
Jarvis Landry's made 5 Pro Bowls.
Like, you don't get to say it's their time. You go sit in the corner somewhere and try to throw the ball to the guys who are playmakers. God,
Yeah, Jalen Kitna.
Jesus. Go walk into the Cleveland River or whatever that mess is called. Just take a swim and don't come back with cement underwear. Like, just do it. Just leave us alone.
So I'm gonna try to get Josh Dobbs to roll in here tomorrow.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest.
You should get him to
I want to ask
rocket
him
in
about
here.
their new coach, Doug's.
Oh, yeah, on Tennessee.
Tennessee's new coach, Doug's.
We got like 10 seconds. We got to
All
go.
right, we gotta go. We'll be back tomorrow night. You'll have a good night.